All right, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Friday, August 14th, 2020. Here's the story, and it's a big one. And I'm going to touch on the markets in a moment. The Federal Reserve, I don't know how many of you have seen this yet, has admitted, I mean, this is a joke. We know this has been in the process for a very long time, but they are now working on a digital dollar. Let me read this to you. This is from the Federal Reserve. Here we go. The Federal Reserve on Thursday announced it is building and testing a hypothetical digital currency equivalent of cash. Pretty incredible. Look this up for yourself. Now again, this should be no secret to you. And honestly, the Federal Reserve has alluded to this for years. But now they're coming out and actually saying, hey, look, guys, this is the future, which it is. I mean, you got to be brain dead to not realize that they are phasing out the dollar in its current form. And a new dollar. Look, let me explain this to you as well. The Federal Reserve already has it. It's completely done. It's ready to roll out. But again, they got to kind of keep it ambiguous and vague until they flip the switch. Nobody knows until everybody knows. I want you to remember that. But I think this is profound. I mean, it just, goes right back to what I've been explaining for forever now. The dollar in its current form is going away. Speaking of the dollar in its current form, right now the dollar is under pressure again. And the 10-year yield is 0.70 now. Let's talk about the stock market. Trading doesn't start for about 30 minutes. The Dow is under a little pressure. The S&P 500 is under a little pressure. NASDAQ is pointing towards a higher open here. And unless I am very wrong here, this market is going to see new record highs in short order. Just like I said yesterday in my post-market wrap-up, next week is going to be a big tell for this market here. And if the dollar remains under pressure, which how could it not, and you got the 10-year yield where it is or going higher, I mean, it's a massive setup for stocks to move higher. There's no doubt about it. There was no doubt in my mind. But we'll see what kind of news gets floated out this morning. We did hear that the rhetoric between China and the United States continues to ratchet up. I mean, there are no adults in the room on either side. Nobody can get anything done here. And talking about getting anything done, did you hear this one? Congress are good-for-nothing lowlife. Congress, collectively, they are lowlifes. And I can prove this to you because they have been fist-feeding us that we are in some kind of a massive crisis and people need help and they need it now. Meanwhile, they could not come to an agreement of how they want to help the American people, and now they're on vacation for an entire month. Let me ask you, what gives these freaks the ability to just disappear for a month when they can't get anything done? Tell me, you right there. Why are we allowing this to happen? Really, why? Explain why people are not up in arms right now. Meanwhile, the pharmaceutical giants have already got at least $11 billion in taxpayer money to develop a vaccine, okay? With the promise of billions more because the government is going to stockpile drugs and they're going to buy directly from the pharmaceutical giants. Sounds good? Well, keep this in mind. These pharmaceutical giants here have windfall profits already and massive cash reserves. So you tell me, you again. Is it a good idea? Are you happy that taxpayer money is going to pharmaceutical giants here? Oh, but Congress, they can't get anything done. And they're going to go on vacation for a month because you don't matter. You got that? You don't matter. You are nothing. Zero. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible how they play on the American people and the people of the world. All right, so look, let's cover a few more things. Like I said, stocks seem to be opening slightly to the negative except for the NASDAQ. Dollar is under pressure. Crude oil is about flat. Cryptocurrencies are catching a bid here. Gold is slightly lower, but silver's taking a hit. It's down about 3%. But again, look, in the current environment, where now the Fed has admitted, we got a digital dollar, everyone. Yeah, a digital dollar. Look it up for yourself, right? I posted links to this on Twitter, on Facebook, on my social networks, in my chat room here on traderschoice.net. So just check it out for yourself. I mean, no surprise to you if you follow this blog. The dollar in its current form will not exist in a short period of time. But believe me, the Fed is going to try to convince you that, oh, we're just thinking about it. We're not sure what we're going to do. Meanwhile, they already know exactly what they're going to do. Not only that, they already have it. It's ready to roll out. But again, nobody knows until everybody knows. All right, with that said, look, I'm going to let you all go. Important video. Please share it. Get it out there. And I want to hear from you. Do you think it's right that Congress can just disappear for an entire month? Meanwhile, we're in a crisis and they want to help everyone, but no, they're deciding to go on vacation. Sounds great. Where do I sign up to be a member of Congress? I wouldn't be a member of Congress. In fact, I've thought about running for office. If they're the scum of the earth. Okay, can I put that another way? Congress is the scum of the earth. Worse than that. All right, I'm out of here. See you later.